The Falcons, again, a bad team. Why do you say that? When you're inconsistent week by week, you're a bad team, period, point blank. And I just don't know how can we fix this problem because we haven't fixed the problems that I've seen the last past years. We haven't. We're never consistent in the secondary. We're never consistent when it comes to roughing the passer. We did have 7 sacks last night. Don't get me wrong. Falcons did sack Daniel Jones 7 times. They did. But when the moment mattered, when it matters, those crucial moments, we couldn't get a sack. No pressure. Comfortable in the pocket, making throws. When it was time to get them off the field, 4th, 3rd, and 18, we let the man rush for 18 yards, 19 to 18 yards, to set up a pass to Warner to where he run for like almost 5 to 10 yards to get extra yard to set up a game-time field goal to set us to overtime. I just don't get this team, bro. I don't understand where's our strong suit. One week is the running game, then we can't run. One week we passing it, now we can't pass. One week it's the defense, now it's not the defense. I just don't get it. And that, to me, that all has to come down to coaching. And I just believe Raheem Morris, he's a great guy. He's a great motivator. I don't think he's fit to be a head coach in this league. I'm happy he got another opportunity. I wish it wasn't with us, but it was. It is. So you got to accept it. But I'm just tired of the Falcons just being bad to mediocre. We can never be bad to great. It's always just bad to mediocre. And it's just going to be another bad or mediocre season for the Dirty Birds. And I'm just tired of it, man. I'm a real hardcore fan of the Falcons, but I've been rooting for the Falcons since I was in my diapers. And to sit here and just watch us not make the playoffs since 2017, I'm just tired of it, man. We should be way better than what we're putting out, what we're producing. When you have a Drake London, a Kyle Pitts, and Bijan Robinson, your record should never be no 3-6. 6-3, yeah, like last year. But after that, we folded. We lost like what? 4 of our last. We were 6-3. And then we end up losing like last, like what? 4 games? Last 7, we lost. Like the last 7 out of 10, we lost. So I'm just tired, bro. I'm just tired of just the mediocrity. Just the mediocrity of this team, bro, of this franchise. It's been mediocre for the last 10 years. I'm tired of it. We should be way better. Many people say it's the 2016 season. And I'm just like, nah, it's not, bro. Because after 2016, we still made the playoffs next year, bro. So it missed me with that. We just been sorry. It's been suckish. We've been very suckish for the last 8 to 9 years. And I don't know how we're going to fix it. I don't know who you can bring in because they're not going to bring that person in. I talked to some of my hardcore fans. They say it's Rich McKay. They say Rich McKay, somebody they say don't have any say-so within that organization, does have say-so within the organization because he's very close to Arthur Blank. And Arthur Blank trusts his football knowledge, and I understand that. But he has not made the right decisions. Arthur Smith, terrible, mediocre coach. Okay OC, but he's a mediocre coach. Now you bring in Raheem, who's a mediocre DC, and he's just a mediocre coach. We keep bringing in this mediocrity. We keep bringing mediocre coaching staffs. And what you expect? To lose. We're going to keep losing. We're going to keep losing games we should win. We're going to keep losing games that we should lose. And I'm just disappointed, man. I thought after beating the Bills, going 3-2, some good stuff was to come. And it's all been bad stuff coming to us, bro. I thought we was gonna have a great season. After 3-2, I'm like, okay. I expect that's okay. We 3-2. Let's go. Let's keep the momentum going. And just you lose to the 49ers Sunday Night Football. Couldn't stop Christian McCaffrey. You get embarrassed in a shocking loss to the Dolphins. Had Tua out there looking like Steve Young, throwing 4 touchdowns on us. Then you go lose to the Patriots. Great, terrible first half, down 21-7. Great second half, going in only letting up only giving up 3 points to the Patriots, and thus scoring 3 touchdowns in the second half. No, scoring 2 touchdowns in the second half, but then our kicker missed a PAT. Now this game, kind of slow in the beginning, but then we caught that fire, started making plays. They couldn't stop our running game. You know what I'm saying? Turnovers. We just doing what we were supposed to do. Get into Daniel Jones, making plays. Drake London had over 100 yards receiving. He was cooking all game. You know what I'm saying? Guys made plays. Bijan, Algier, they all made plays. Really, only three people was making plays last night. You're going to be only 3 people making plays last night. Drake London, Bijan, and Algier. That's it. Everybody else, really, I can't put none on Kyle Pitts. He only can control what he can control. He can't throw himself the ball. They don't use him right. So you didn't see none of him. Mooney, every pass to Mooney was either overthrown or overthrown. Either overthrown or overthrown. Like Mooney was making plays, getting open, and kept being overthrown the whole game. But it's on Michael Penix Jr. And Michael Penix Jr. had over 177 yards passing. 100 of that went to Drake London, and the 70 was shared between Algier, Bijan, Cal, everybody else. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. But he will get another year. You got to bear with him. Be patient. Him and JJ McCarthy, basically their rookie year because they didn't play all of season, just like Drake May did, just like Bo Nix did, just like Caleb Williams did. So we got to be patient with these guys. Even though it's hard to be patient when you're seeing Drake May or you're seeing Caleb Williams actually perform and actually make plays and help put their team in position to win games, because that's what they're doing right now. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm patient with Michael Penix. I'm just tired of being sorry and mid, bro. We're super mid. We're mid every year. Either we're bad or we're mid. I'm just tired of it, man. I wanted to take that next step so we can be contenders. Because trust me, bro, Carolina, I know they lost, but the future's bright. If Bryce Young can play, he could be consistent, because he's not consistent, the Carolina has their quarterback. And they have a great team. They have great weapons, and that defense can play. And then when you look at the Saints, they shocked everybody and beat Carolina, which to me now, their quarterback look like somebody you got to look out for, because he might can help them get back to those Drew Brees days of actually winning and competing in the division and competing in the playoffs. Then the Bucs, they're gonna be here until Baker Mayfield get injured. Until Baker Mayfield get traded to get injured, the Bucs are always gonna be the first guys in line to compete and win NFC South. And the Falcons, if they don't stop doing what they're doing, they're always going to keep being the third to last team in the NFC South. That's what we've been. And as a fan, like I said, I'm just super tired of it, bro. I'm super tired of just watching this team just disappoint year on year, year by year by year by year by year. Every year, year to year, we're mid. Year to year, we're just super mid. And I'm just tired of it, bro. When were we going to be able to compete for championships? When we're not even that. Let's not get the expectations too high. Can we just compete for the playoffs? Can we compete in the division? Can we beat the team we're supposed to beat? You're not supposed to lose to the Dolphins. We were supposed to win that game against the Patriots. If that game would have went to overtime, how our defense was playing in that second half, we would have upset the Patriots. That would have been a road win. If our defense would have stepped up last night, we would have beat the Colts. If our defense would have stepped up on that last drive the Colts had to tie the game up, take it to overtime, we would have won. 3rd and 21. We got a sack to make it 3rd and 21. And we allowed this guy to run for 19 yards? Really? We allowed this guy to run for 19 yards. Jonathan Taylor rushed he had 25 knocks. He had 32 rushes for 244 yards. He broke hella Indianapolis franchise records against us. He had over 200 yards rushing against us. He had 244 yards rushing. And Kyle, I know Bijan Robinson on the sideline, like, damn. God damn, bro. He outplayed Bijan. He looked like the better running back on the field, period, point blank. The best play on the field last night on the Falcons was Drake London. But overall, you looking at both teams, it's not even close. It was JT, it was Jonathan Taylor. And when you're bringing in a guy that has a defensive background, I expect the team to be way better on defense. I'm just sorry. I expect the team to be way better on defense. Look at Seattle. Head coach, defensive. Defense, legit. Defense is legit. I just don't see that with the Falcons, man. Our defense is not legit. Now I'm gonna be patient with Walker and Pierce Jr., but if you're telling me two guys who have a combined sack total, if you combine both of their sacks like 4, that's unacceptable. That's at least 10. Can both of them give me 5 apiece to end the year? Can we get at least 10 to 6 to show, okay, the potential, the future is bright for those guys? Because I don't see it right now. I just don't see it. And I don't have faith that this team that we see right now is going to win anything, bro. I just don't see it. I have no faith that we can compete against anybody because we have not shown we're inconsistent, bro. So now, even if we win the game, it's going to be like, yeah, they won, but watch next week. The team we're supposed to win, we're going to lose. The team we're supposed to win against, we're going to lose against them. And Falcon fan, we're just tired of it. We're just tired. I speak for all Falcon fans. We're tired of it. Fire the head coach. Penix, yes, give another year. We can be patient, but he need to step up, bro. Because guys, his classmates, his peers, they're showing they belong in the NFL. Penix haven't had a moment to show that he belongs in the NFL yet. He hasn't. When are you going to have your moment? When are you going to throw for 300 yards in the game or just a high 250 or more, 3-4 touchdowns in the game? When are you going to do that? Because when you do that, trust me, when you do that, you're going to have all the fans, Falcon fans on your side, bro. I'm telling you, we're going to have everybody on your side. But until you do that, we're just going to be like, oh, we got an okay quarterback. We're going to be patient with you, though, because we understand this your real first year starting. You know what I'm saying? You're still a rookie, basically. Based on the games you play, you're basically still a rookie. But by year 3, the pressure's going to be high. Because, bro, if you come out next year and you stink and Drake May, because right now, like it look like him and Caleb Williams, if they keep playing how they're playing, both of their teams are going to be in the playoffs. And next year, if it's the same thing where Michael Penix is struggling and Drake May and Caleb both are flourishing and their team make the playoffs again back-to-back years, we might have to drop Michael Penix off in the free agency or trade that boy to find somebody else, bro. It might be time to let go. Because when we're looking at your peers, they succeed, they're flourishing. What are you doing? And we just tired of losing, man. Last night, I was just so disappointed, man. We should have won that game. We had it in our hands and we let it go. We had the game in our hands and we let it go, man. Just making dumb mistakes, just doing dumb stuff. It's just like, man. Penix missed 2 throws, bro. Overthrown, 2 throws. They could have kept our first drive in overtime going. They kept the chains moving. And he just didn't. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. Just didn't do what he was supposed to do, bro. The play, the throws was right there. The niggas was right there. He didn't execute. And when you don't execute and you get the other team an opportunity to execute, and that team you give an opportunity to do that, every game they've shown, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, we're most definitely gonna do what we're supposed to do. I'm not surprised on JT rush for 244 yards. He's been rushing and dominating everybody all year, so I'm not surprised. So when you don't take advantage of the opportunity that you have, if you don't take advantage of each drive that you have, of course you're going to be in position to where now the running back on the other team going for 244 yards on your team. The dude bust out an 83-yard, bro. It's just, what can you really do? What can you really do as a Falcon fan? All you can really do is just pray and just hope we can win out to compete in this tough NFC. Because trust me, bro, 49ers ain't going nowhere. The Bears, they're not going nowhere. Green Bay, you think about it. The NFC North and the NFC West could potentially have 3 teams make the playoffs. That's leaving the East and South with only 1 team making it. That's how deep the NFC is. 2 divisions have 3 teams that potentially can all make the playoffs. Leaving the South and East with only 1 person. That's going to be the team that win the division. You have to step up, and you got to pray that some teams fall so you could climb up. So when you win, you hope another team lose so you can jump ahead of them when it comes in the watch in the playoff picture. When it comes to the playoff picture and the playoff rankings, that's how it is. Right now, we're nowhere near going to win. Unless everything just fall apart in Tampa. It's hard for me to see the Falcons winning out and winning the NFC South. It's hard. It's just hard for me to see. And I bet $1 million that don't even happen. You know what I'm saying? So I bet money against it than for it. Let's just be honest with you. So hopefully we can get over that hump. But right now, I'm just tired. Raheem, come on, bro. Come on. This is your last opportunity. If you don't take over this team as a head coach and turn this team, this mid team into a winning team, you would never ever be considered or have consideration of being a head coach ever again in your career. You will always just be an assistant coach to a defensive coordinator. That's all you're going to ever be. You're going to be a position coach or defensive coordinator. That's all you're going to be. If you can't overcome the BS that we got going on in Atlanta right now and put us in position so we can be a winning team, a competing team year by year, on a year-on-year basis, then it's over for you as it's not going to be over for you as a head coach. It's not going to be over for you as a coordinator, but it's over for you as a head coach because these are 2 stops that you have had. It's going to be the second stop that you didn't had to where you did nothing. You did nothing. No playoff success. Same thing in Tampa. They give you opportunity. No playoff success. Now you get another opportunity 10 years later. No playoff success. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. We're not accepting that in Atlanta, bro. We want our teams to be competitive and compete in the NFC South that we really feel like we should win every year. I feel like I think our team is way better than the Bucks. We have the piece, we have the skill position. For the last 4 or 5 years, we've been drafting top offensive talent, and yet we still can't even sniff the playoffs. We can't sniff the playoff. That's unacceptable. So hopefully we turn it around, and if we don't, then clear house. Clean house, clear house. Do what you got to do, man. Bring somebody else in there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully what they bring to the table can help us overcome and get over the hump to make the playoffs.